those early mid dives, and I don't know. Mordekaiser is a really difficult champion to do that on. I'm kind of wondering where Panda's hats are gonna get their engaged threat coming from, because Rakan going in alone is usually never a solid prospect.
That's a fair point. And as we head on into game number 1 of the night, who are you putting your money on, Found, to take game number 1? Counter gank this if something goes ham, but Antunes forced to flash out of the Rakan W. Hook shot again up in the top lane. Dr. Schmeckles has a small shield to hopefully get him out of here. Oh, but the W from Jaffe is going to secure first blood here in the top lane.
Jungle.
Very true. Still not a lot going on the map just yet. Volibear snuffing out. Ooh, Jaffe coming over the wall, though, with an ulti from Dax. That's actually going to be the second kill of the game, going on to Hubes. Dax going to pick that up right as I say. It's not that much going on.
Schmeckles is looking for this, but he could be in trouble. There's no shield on him. He just used it in the bush.
Narrowly dodges that E. Very narrowly. Go on.
Oh, that was a blind dodge, and Rift Herald's going to be available. They're going to go for Jaffe.
Think I Can is going to miss the flash W from Viego. Hook shot is going to get Jaffe out into safety. They're actually going to take control of the Rift Herald. Shelly going all over the map. She's actually going to reset. The patience was reached to 0. Subarashi is here with Antunes as well. Both ultis are going to be popped out of the supports. Subarashi is going to be taken very low. It's going to go down to Antunes' Ignite, but Corki taking a package into his own death. Galio with an ulti gonna knock up too. Dr. Schmeckles is in the Shadow Realm with Antunes, but P. Sweezy and Jaffe are on I Think I Can, and he's gonna be going down. Good Zanya's from Antunes to stall some time for Dr. Schmeckles to go down, and that's gonna be a 4-for-0 trade up in this top lane team fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Can not only control the map in all aspects, but I mean, now P-Sweezy is going to get caught out.
Easy is caught out. Wrong place, wrong time. Gets a 3-man stun though. Dax coming in to hopefully save him. P-Sweezy taken very low, but also getting Think I Can very low. He's going to transform into Galio, get a taunt onto the Volibear knockup, and he's just going to go down to Vayne. Luru is here. They're going to trade. It's 2-for-1 so far in terms, or for Pandas with hats, but Vayne is ulted. She is still ready. Antunes with the hook onto Hubes. It is going to trade with Voltic Penguin taking out Thresh, but oh my god, Vayne with the flash condemn under tower is going to be able to take out the Rakan, get a triple kill for the Vayne, but she is going to fall, and it is going to be to prevent Voltic from proceeding on that. Good ulti to dodge the Thresh hook, flashing to hopefully get away from Volibear, but you cannot. Gets flayed backwards into Everfrost. CC to go around. Voltic Penguin is going to go down. They're going to pop.
It lets Corki up. Actually, I'll wait until Dax gets his gank off.
Hacks coming up into the top lane with 3, punishing Dr. Schmeckles for even touching their tower. Good E to try to buy some distance, but the true damage with the ulti from Jaffe is going to put him 6 feet under. They're going to trade some pressure back into the mid lane, and Jaffe should be able to get that tower solo with no TP on Dr. Schmeckles.
Yeah, absolutely. Now this hook is going to land.
Antunes with the hook, condemning Hubes away though. He is going to go right into Dax's arms, pick him up, and that's going to be 2 kills in the mid lane. Very calculated condemn, putting him right into the bear's arms. We call that a bear hug.
Pandas hats has really just been punished significantly, and now that they are going to get this pressure on Jaffe.
Package up into the top lane. Jaffe is going to hook shot out. It's going to take him through the package, so he's going to be taken very low. Divine Sunderer healing him up as much as he can. Going to get ulted by Dr. Schmeckles, and that's going to be his demise. In front of 3. It is going to walk out unscathed too. Dax is really applying this pressure. He's sitting over the wall with ult. Is going to try to help his team get this surefire tower, but they're going to try to contest this one. The quickness has been popped from Subarashi, is going to get condemned out. Ulti under tower, Dax disables the tower, takes out Viego. Dr. Schmeckles is in. P. Sweezy does go wide with the knockup. Hook goes wide as well, but they're going to be able to take that tower and a kill for while in the top lane. Corki is getting chased out by Jaffe. Doesn't have the TP. He got all there by himself. Hubes, already half health, is going to just go down with the quickness up in the top lane. Baron in play. They are in full control of this game. And Jaffe, ooh, that's a good Q on Dr. Schmeckles, and he just gets out for free there. Really, really pressuring up all 3 of these lanes. They're going to be breaking down towers with ease. Mid tier 3 is going to go down to Baby. Will they be able to start this fight soon? It's pretty close to the end of the game if Baby can get a clean fight here going, and Jaffe's going to be able to pick up tier 2 as well.
Yeah, this is going to be real close, but Dr. Smexel is going to find himself in the ground for Jaffe once again picking up coming out. So another good solo kill, but now this is going to be
good engage from Baby to start that one off. Subarashi does get hooked by Antunes, is going to go down to Luru instantly. Saya's Feather Calling is not going to pick up anyone. She's going to have to flash heal out. Dax disabling both towers. That's going to be a double kill for Vayne. Luru going ham. She's going for 3. Cubes with the triple kill. Luru is going ham. Voltic Penguin is going to go down as well. That is a quadra kill and an ace for Team Baby. Luru, they're going for the Penta. They're trying to Fountain Dime this. I don't know if they can get it. Jaffe taken very low. The Fountain is doing its job. Dax can't disable that one with ulti. She's really trying. Luru, taken very low. Dr. Schmeckle's almost giving over the Penta, but they're going to give it up. They're just going to take the win anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, Baby is going to take game number 1 of the night and end it off strong with a quadra for Luru.
You know, with the Shen, we may not be seeing too much source early, depending on how saucy Slowbro's feeling, but definitely in the bot side, I'm looking to see these junglers moving down and making some plays early.
I'm excited to see how this game plays out too. I'm a little scared for Art of War Esports though. They are lacking a little bit of damage in their comp, but we'll see how this plays out as we head into game number 2 of the night. Looks like will he be able to find that one behind his red buff? Don't know, but as Riri gets on to give me a reset, is in a little bit of trouble. Yan has a root as well, is able to lock her down. The Dragon getting an auto win on that one, and that's going to be first as well. They all give both hybrid tank stats, and give me a reset. It's gonna get walked on up under his tower. Oriri's forced to flash out of tower range. Give me a reset. Taking very low. The hook auto from Oriri is gonna pick him up. Wave is pushing. He's coming right back actually. Rift Herald is on Swifty. They're gonna look to make a play from the top lane. He's gonna get bounced back by Camille's Hextech ultimatum, and that is going to be a flash from Slowbro. The ultimate from Volibear. Oh my god! The security thing. They backed off a little too early. They're forced to bust the flash out of it. As Yan and Oriri are gonna take a recall. Swifty is headed back up into the jungle. Not too much for Swifty to do on the map. There's the top lane fight going on, and Hecarim and Min are here for the fight. Camille is going to get 3-man. Condition, give me a reset to respect these types of plays. Or giving up an entire wave under tower to respect the fact that 4 members could and were in the bot side of the map is very scary for Gimme a Reset. It's denied so much ability to play this game, and a snipe from the ulti from Yan picks map so far on AWE's side. They are just giving them a run for their money, but Swifty up in the top side of the map is doing the same for Slowbro. Hook shot is going to go wide. Slowbro is able to get out, but he's in a Hextech ultimatum right now. He does have the flash, but he opts to use it at the very last second. Oh my god. Barely going to be able to get out. Flash ult from Swifty. It's going to slow him enough for Valiancy to Sheen auto him and take him out.
On this second Herald of the game. They have vision control, even just they have choke point control, of course. The scuttle was taken, but nevertheless, I'm not sure if NWT want to contest this.
It is a little risky. All the ultis are available, including Shen, who isn't too far anyway. Swifty taking a hook. Onslaught of Shadows going down. Solar Flare is going to take out very quickly, but a TP from Victor is going to get him into the fight pretty quickly. It's going to be NWT, though, storming out this fight with 3 down so far after Yan goes down. If Yan goes down, that's going to be a shutdown. Traded by nobody just yet. It's 2v5. Min flashing out. Going to trade Swifty. Zonya's, that's going to inevitably delay his death, as Gimme a Reset will pick that one up. Slowbro left to fend for himself. He's Riri.
Hang on.
Riri off to the side, Hex flashing over. Gimme a Reset's going to take the ultimate, trying to get away from it as he can. Crims is going to ulti on him, but Gimme a Reset's going to be fine. Swifty with the ulti onto 2 is going to try to give him as much HP as possible, but Ollie's going to be following his death as well. Riri and Yan go down as well. NWT are going to be picking this up with a triple kill on Gimme a Reset.
Yes, they've got control of the choke points, and that's crucial because their comp has massive amounts of engage. Oh my god!
And they're starting off with a bang. Swifty going into 4, tanking up a storm. Ulti is going to be blown on him like no other. He's going to get out almost alive. Flash from Slowbro is going to pick him up. Meanwhile, Gimme a Reset's DPSing as much as he can. Slowbro is going to trade with that. Ollie's going to pick it up with the Zenith Blade, but the shock blade, or the shock damage from Zeri ult, is so apparent, and Ollie gonna be picking himself up a double kill. Zenith Blade going
and Sunrise are both sitting on 2 items. In fact, everyone's sitting on 2 items on the side of NWT. Hold on.
And once again, Min Min is caught out by everyone. Slowbro with the ulti to try to turn things around, but TP's coming all around. That's going to be Valiancy coming into the fight as well, and that's all 5 members versus all 4 members of AWE. And Shen's going to try to get out alive, knowing Min Min is just screwed at this point. But Ollie slowing them down, preventing them from escaping. Valiancy following up with a hook shot. Give me a reset's going to pick them up, and they're just going to go down instantly. That's going to be 4 people. AWE do not have enough damage to match NWE.
Unstoppable onslaught of shadows over the wall. Or do it there.
Speaking of which, that's going to be blown on Sunrise. She's going to tank that one straight to the face. Ollie in the middle of 3 right now. Good shockwave to keep them all together, but Ollie does not take enough damage to really be taken down. Speaking of damage, give me a reset coming in. Riri does not have a shot in heck to get out of that one.
He wants to because he's a chameleon, can see more his way up to the
top
top side.
Reset. This is the only shot they have in hell, and they're going to lock him down. He's trying to get out of the wall. He does get out alive and is able to position himself. Give me a reset. Is pumping out damage now, but Swifty will lose his life for that. Very, very close so far. And honestly, Solar Flare is coming out. They're actually going to start this one. It's not as close as I thought. With the combined with the Shockwave, Sunrise getting that one in. Onslaught of Shadows is going to get 2. Zanya's coming out, is going to trade 2 so far. Supports are down. Getting far into the late game, any fight can really decide where this game goes, and Crims gets a good ulti on to Swifty. It's going to start everything off. Valiancy taking low as well, but a good 3-man Shockwave is going to turn it out for the better. Give me a reset is going to get the fight of his dreams, as the amount of shock damage from Zeri's ultimate is able to clear so much, and they're going to be able to get an ace for NWT.
A lot of stuff going on, and I always come back to FOF because they just never cease to impress me, and how they manage to both do their broadcasts, do their animations, their graphics, their comics. I mean, these people put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears for these players, and I mean, there's just a lot of respect that has to go out.
And there we go. Now we're hopping into the game. Speaking of side pro, like you mentioned, right here we see War Leader, the Volibear main who didn't want to be Volibear. Although poor little Lulu right there getting knocked against the wall. Tempra getting brought very low. The Silver Bolt's coming out. The third shot finally does hit. It's going to be a flash from Jeff God Gamer in order to get the first blood coming out of their side. But that's going to be Jeff God Gamer going down for his payment. The Ignite came out as well during that fight. RLS War Leader getting a nice bit of damage on Bill the Pony. Bill the Pony getting taken down. Is that going to be flash for flash trade? And then we see that Utility Monster is going to get his passive popped. I don't know if RLS is going to be able to finish him off here. They're going to have to get a little bit close to tower than they want to be. And that is going to be a killing spree as RLS Fusion does manage to pick it up.
I mean, the sustain isn't going to be coming through for a while.
Well,
and
the
shield's here.
is going in on this right now, and we see that Tefra is coming up right there. That's going to be the shield, allowing enough sustain for Kyrie. They are going to be able to pick up that kill. Brush coming up behind them. So this is going to be the sneaky deep play as we have the knock-up coming in right there. The missed bowling ball coming out, and that is going to be a nice route as War Leader is caught under tower, taking 2 tower shots. Red barely getting out with his life, and they're trying to shove this wave in so that Kyrie can just get a Q off. Look at this. Red, you should have just walked away, my friend, because there's nowhere for you to go.
This is a free kill given over to War Leader.
We have 4 members of YUBI hovering around this Drake, and the bot lane is trying to threaten it. I don't know if you want to do this, RLS, but look, the rest of the team is on the way, so now they've got the sleep coming out. That is going to be a huge amount of damage coming up the Jinx, and she's already picked up 3 more kills. Is she going to get the 4th? Right there! Oh my goodness! Already a quadra kill. They're doing in this top lane. They are a force to be reckoned with. War Leader getting caught out as he tries to take down a ward. He's going to have to flash away to avoid getting pulled back into the knockup. He is getting brought exceptionally low, but the Lulu coming in with the clutch wild growth, and that is going to get them kept alive. We have poor Jeff God caught in the Dragon Pit. He's not going to be able to get out of there. That is going to be a shutdown as Annie manages to take down the Jinx, and in the meantime, we have the rest of RLS finishing off of YUBI, while in the bot lane we have War Leader trying to stay alive, fighting against Utility Monster. This fight over here by the Dragon Pit still going. Bill the Pony somehow still alive and does manage to take down Lulu. We do see Utility Monster diving under the tower for safety. He gets brought low, and the passive is actually popped, and we have them now just trying to pick him off from under that tower. This is basically probably going to be another dive. War Leader looking for it, but there we see Jeff God coming back, saving his gel-based jungler, and that is going to be Pengu Soul overstaying his welcome, getting knocked into the wall and getting shut down.
Well, and all our stuff is gone. And here's
Red.
No,
Lily already knows that all our stuff is gone. Look at that. We got a nice bit engaged here in the top lane. The charm's going to come out as Red is going to be caught. Maokai ultimate coming out as well in order to get the root. The Ignite does manage to pick up the kill. Penguin
That's basically what it is. Just how
Jeff
far
God Gamer going in there deep. He does manage to get the ultimate off, but the Rift Call Maker is going to block him right there, and he's going to get locked out. But the third Silver Bolt is going to pick him up a kill as he takes down Pengu's Soul. But I do like the strategy RLS has got here, where they're basically got these 4 members here. We got Utility Monster diving in, does manage to get a pull back. We get a nice big knockout right there. We got the Maokai ult, managing to lock a lot of people down. Utility Monster does manage to take down Fusion, and we do see the Drowsy coming out, and that's going to be a bunch of members of UB put to sleep. Utility Monster brought exceptionally low, but his passive is going to keep him alive, and he's in this fight still. And that was a huge fight for UB. But look at this, the fresh members of RLS, Pengu Soul and Tefra have both arrived, but UB is still pressuring this. Wild Growth's going to come out, but Lily is going to still go down. But they can just leave Zach to solo it. So he's just basically going to do that. Right there, we do have the Everfrost coming out from Ari to root Red in place. The Maokai ult's going to come down as well. That's going to be a huge fight in the Baron Pit. A nice tornado over the wall is going to allow them to pick up a kill. We do see that the rest of the members of RLS, though, on the backline, trying to pepper this. Red getting brought really low. Utility Monster has now joined the fight. Fusion is still full health as they are shredding through this tank right here. But unfortunately, an ADC is designed to die, and that right there is going to be Fusion taken down. That was a very, very interesting fight choice, and now that is going to be a Baron over for UB. Baron buff, though, is going to allow Red to push a lot harder than Kiri is able to. We do see Vayne getting a little bit too cocky, getting caught out. They are going to be put to sleep and shut down. That is going to be Baron number 1 gone. Annie getting really close as well. Civillock is going to go down. That is going to be Baron number 2.
Here you're 2 levels behind, and Fusion's going to get away.
Well, Utility Monster missing that knockup is actually going to be huge, but it's not going to matter as Tefra's going to be brought down almost instantaneously. We see Lilia going golden, does manage to stay alive. Pengu Soul is going to get absolutely crushed. Jeff God Gamer is just going insane as he just absolutely condemns every single member of RLS.
Be able to hard carry these fights.
Yeah, like that attack speed was absolutely ridiculous on Jeff God. He managed to get a huge amount of attacks off almost immediately. Nice knockup, though, coming out as we do see Jeff God getting a little bit cocky. That's going to be a shutdown coming out. Blue turret is going to go down, though, and that is going to be Utility Monster trying to run away, but he's going to get bursted down, and he's going to get burned away by the Ignite. That is 2 huge shutdowns for the side of RLS. Are they able to take this fast enough before Utility Monster is able to come in and smite steal it? I don't know. We do see the Maokai. The ultimate comes out. The Root's going to get Lilia. Lily's going to get brought exceptionally low. Tibbers is going to come out and burst them down. They're going to explode. That is going to be Red Team stealing the Baron Nashor. We do see right now Fusion was brought alive by the Wild Growth. They are very, very big. That is going to be the ultimate coming out. Rocket's is not going to do enough damage. We do see Ari getting completely exploded and taken down. Alexion trying to do what they can. Jinx gets excited, gets the reset, but it doesn't matter as we see that Vayne is already there, gets the triple kill, and that is going to be a huge cleanup for UB versus Basic Income, and this could be the final push. We get a couple of Nexus turrets out of it. War Leader is only level 14 to the rest of the level 16, 18s on the side of RLS. They've got a huge advantage in that right there. Look at that fight right under the tower. They don't care about the amount of damage. The Charm is going to come out in the Ignite as well, but Jeff God is going to stay alive. They still have the GA up, so they're still fighting under that turret. They don't really care about the damage. We see the ultimate coming out from Jinx. The Rocket does manage to bring Vayne to her knees, but she's going to get right back up. The fight's still going. We see them coming up, but the Jinx does manage to finally get the kill. In the meantime, the minions are pushing really hard. Fusion trying to finish off Red does manage to do it. That is going to be a triple kill going over for RLS, but it is
clearly going to be the option they're going to choose to fight around, and you once again have Fusion kind of meandering around. That's who they're looking for.
Fusion's a little bit on the wrong side. We do see an engage in this choke point right here. Fusion does see their target. They do manage to get good pit control. However, it's not going to matter as Utility Soul does manage to take down Pengu Soul, so that's going to be Ari taken out of the fight. There's just too much tank, too much CC on the side of YUBI, and they just start shredding through the rest of the members of RLS. That is going to be them just getting picked off one by one. The Wild Growth on Jinx just wasn't enough. She's trying so hard to do damage, but isn't quite able to, and that is going to be game as YUBI manages to pick up the win over a rapidly losing Sanity.
Situation, because when you look at both team comps, how they want to effectively play fights, both Team Waj and both Trickle Down Ecom, they both want to kite back. They both don't want to be diving very heavily into the enemy team because they split very fast. So I mean, this is going to be a lot on Zen, a lot on PJ Salt to see how these two navigate these top laners, because I think this is going to be a type of game where the biggest tank is going to be the carry.
Going to be a nice objective to play around. Rift Herald is still available to drop. We do have the ultimate coming down as PJ Salt's getting knocked up, and we may be seeing his first blood right here. PJ Salt is going to get ulted by Kane, jumping inside, and he's going to get absolutely shredded to pieces by that scythe. And first blood going over at 12 minutes 38 seconds, so it was about maybe the Drake going down, and now we have the Hex Drake coming onto the field. Unfortunately, Kindred's going to have to ulti in order to stay alive as they got caught out, and there's nowhere for them to go. They're trying to find an angle to escape, but they are unable to do it. Ultravox picking up the skill as the lane that's just coming in right now, but unfortunately, they don't know that right there. Ultravox is going to get a huge amount of power jumped right on top of them. They're kept alive for a very long time, but not quite long enough. We do see that Leaves is trying to help out his laner, isn't quite able to do it. Lots of damage coming out from the side of TDE.
Oh, beautiful.
Huge ultimate coming out from Cassiopeia, but unfortunately only manages to stun one member, and that is going to be Cassie taken down. And then we see...
And with you know that Godex anime is going to be the main carry of this game. Leaves is going to get red.
Getting a little spicy. They're going to get hit by the stun, but that is going to be a huge Sona ultimate as the Crescendo does manage to find 3 members of Team Wash, but unfortunately they just don't have the damage follow-up as the Ultravox is coming from behind, but they do manage to catch up. They're getting excited from a distance, and that is going to be a huge amount of kills. 4 going over for the side of TDE. This could be 5 as the Tom Kench decided to TP down in probably the most inopportune moment.
More for that for a Jinx, and you know, I do want to give credit where it's due. Once again, Fam was wrong, and once again, Sheridan was right, as this is happening again.
Mizuza getting brought exceptionally low. That is a huge ultimate coming out as Mizuza does manage to stone face 2 members of Team Wash. That is going to be the double ultimates drop, the invincibility and the healing from Kindred. That is going to be the Ash Arrow coming down as well, managing to get the stun off as poor Rost is going to get locked into place, but it's not going to matter as Lissandra is going to be shut down. Ultravox showing why Jinx is one of the most feared ADCs in the meta right now. Just look at that range. Look how much damage they're doing. They don't quite manage to catch Godex anime though, but that is going to leave to keep the siege going. We do see the death ball occurring right now. A huge surge coming out. Scion ultimate coming out as well. It's going to be a nice double knockup. We got the Kindred ulti in order to keep everybody alive. Nice timing on the Taric ultimate just as the heal comes down. And that is going to be absolutely devastating, but it's not going to be enough as the sustain is just not on their side. The damage just rips through Team Wash.
This is exploded from like 4,000, and now PJ Salt's going to try to take down Mizuza.
He's doing his best, but unfortunately that petrifying gaze means that they're just going to get absolutely stunned. The poison means that even if you eat the Cassiopeia, it's going to kill you, Tom Kench. You cannot make a meal out of a King Cobra. Team fights, it's going to be just so hard for him to be dealt with.
I mean, absolutely. This is Scion is one of the.
They're looking for that fight. They're ready for it. We see the Kindred ulti coming down. Asher from across from downtown. That's going to be a really long stun for the Scion. Scion still has ultimate available. They are going to be able to get a nice knockup right here. We do see Jinx in the background, though, just absolutely peppering Team Wash with these rockets. There's nothing they can do as they just sit in that bush, just kind of being like, poof, poof, over the walls, and that is going to be a easy win and an easy pickup and a rampage for Ultravox. That is going to be a very easy win pickup right now. We are going to see Wednesday try and do what they can. Come on, can you do it? Can you stop them? Unfortunately not, and that is going to be them getting taken down, and that is going to be the Nexus falling as well as Trickle Down Economics picks it up. Them and YUBI winning both of their games today.